Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Got a viewer writing in. This is Zoe signing on as Chameleon on the channel. And she is saying, hi Matt, with regards to 760D T6s, I was wondering if it would be great in full HD movies. Now, she says the movies would most likely be max 20 minutes. I'm tossing between the 760D and the 70D. However, I would prefer to get the 760. Can you explain the megabytes per second in more detail and explain why it is so important? She further goes on to say, I'm still interested in photography and would rather the newer processor. Do you think the 760D could do quality HD 20-minute, most likely less, films? I noticed on the Canon channels that the videos filmed on the 760D are only in options 480p. Is this because the 760D is not capable of HD? It says the films are filmed in HD, however, there's no option to do that in HD. I would really appreciate a response. Thank you so much, Zoe. Okay, so Zoe, thanks for the question. 760 T6s versus the 70D. My choice is the 70D. I'll tell you why. It goes to the megabytes per second you're talking about. You got a higher encoding rate of megabytes per second. And what that basically is on the 70D means, compare it to a JPEG file, where if you have less megabytes in a video file, you're heavily crunching it, compressing that video information. So it's like a bad JPEG that's been heavily compressed on like JPEG low, if you want to call it that. So you can see the jaggies in the JPEG and some noise and other issues that don't look good in a JPEG. Same with video. So if you have low megabytes per second, low, that's a bad JPEG. High megabytes per second is fine JPEG, like JPEG fine, or even towards RAW, where you just got more information to work with, more detail, less compression, so you get a better quality video file. There's the difference between the 760, the T6s, and the 70D. What I would also point out is that the 70D has a better autofocus system for video. It's got that follow focus, so it's probably still the best DSLR for video in the sense that when you turn it on, if you're moving around, it will follow you around smoothly and accurately like a video camera. The only other thing that does it that good would be a high-end video camera. Or, I mean, even some of the low-end video cameras, they just don't produce as good a video file, but they follow the focus pretty good. So that's why I would choose the 70D over the T6X, or T6s, sorry. Also, build quality is better. It's a higher level camera, higher up the chain, better build quality. As far as your comments on newer processor in the 760, I don't think you're going to see any real image quality differences. I'm talking real world. Once you take the photo, you get it ready for online display or to make an image, I don't think you're really going to see any real world differences between the two, between the 70D and the 760D or the T6s. What you were asking about with the HD, my understanding is I'm sure it does better than 480p. As far as I know, the T6s to 760D does full 1080 HD. So I don't know what's going on with the Canon site there. I don't know, or it could have been your browser or something. But as far as I know, the 760D does do full 1080 HD. Anyways, folks, what do you guys think? You want to leave some comments below, chime in, give Zoe some advice. That's my advice. What do you guys think? You agree with me? Disagree? Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon with some new articles, some new videos. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of photography, videography, and technology right here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks a lot, folks.